for what you do. Thank you to our members of the legislature and the work that you do as well. We appreciate you very much. They always say that it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to run an association. And so I have learned that more than ever. So I'm thankful for strong leaders and what you do, but I'm also thankful for a very strong team at OAR. And back in January, we had the opportunity to hire Josh Cockroft, former representative at the Oklahoma House. After 8 years of serving, he decided not to run for re-election, and he said, he was looking for a job and decided to get back and raise his family, get into the private sector, and we said, come give the realtors a hug. So we were very fortunate to be able to hire him on as our Senior Director of Government Affairs. And Josh, I'll turn it over to you if you want to talk about some of the legislative wins that we had this session.
Sure, absolutely. I get the privilege of being able to stand up here and say, we've pretty much won at everything this year, despite me. But no, it's been an honor for the last 6 months to work for you, the members of this incredible association. That's been really the greatest pleasure that I've had, is being able to get to know all of the realtors across the state, being able to travel across the state a little bit, talk to the membership, but also I get the added benefit of I get to work at the state capitol, the place that I've worked for the last 8 years, a place that I love. I still get to work there pretty much every day. We do have a contract lobbyist that we contract with, Jared Schaus, who's out there every single day working on your behalf. He does an incredible job. And I say all that because I get to work with great guys like these, really our champions at the Capitol. And this year we approached our legislative session with 3 really monumental issues facing realtors in the state of Oklahoma. We had the buyer inducement language that Senator Racino ran for us, as well as he ran the remote online notarizations. Those were 2 issues. Really, the inducement had been something that we had heard about in the industry for a long time. The Oklahoma Real Estate Commission kind of took charge and said, let's make a fix, because they were seeing the problem as well. And so we were extremely excited that went smoothly through the process. Then the remote online notarizations is something that really brings our state into the 21st century, matched very well with Governor Kevin Stitt's 21st century initiative that he kind of ran on and kind of started to implement. And really an issue that wasn't just a brand new issue. We've been looking at this issue for several years, and as many as 3-4 years. There's been several other groups that have tried it in years past, and we were able to get it over the finish line this year as well. And then the third piece of legislation that we ran was the home buyer savings accounts. Senator Jason Smalley ran that for us on the House side. Representative Tammy West on the House side. Excuse me, Smalley was on the Senate side. Representative West was on the House side. We're really, really excited. I won't go into all the details of that piece of legislation because it is pretty detailed, but we're really excited what that will do for homeowners in the state of Oklahoma. It's available to first-time home buyers. When you look at the numbers across the state, 33% of home buyers in the state of Oklahoma are first-time home buyers, and now they have a really unique tool in their toolkit, as it would be to be able to have some savings put aside for that first purchase of their first home here in the state of Oklahoma. So we're really excited, and to tie this back into RPAC, you want to talk about what your dollars, your investments go towards. It's issues like this that we were able to win with at the Capitol this year. And for me, as the Senior Director of Government Affairs, I'm excited for each of your involvement in RPAC, and hopefully your encouragement of your colleagues in their involvement into RPAC, because I see the potential of the momentum that was started this year, how we can continue that in the next several years, to be able to have an even greater voice at the state capitol, continue to educate the legislators who may not be as familiar with our issues, and then come alongside the members that are familiar with our issues. So it's been an incredible 6 months for me. I was excited enough that within the first few weeks of joining OAR, I became a major investor myself, because I saw the impact that having been on both sides of the process, being an elected official, seeing the donations that came in, but then how RPAC was completely differently structured, because we're not donating to something, because when you donate, you hope something will happen. When you invest in something, you expect a return on investment. And that's what sets our PAC apart in my mind. So thank you so much for your involvement. If you have any questions for Jessica or I, please do not hesitate to reach out. We're always available, and we're always honored to be able to serve each of you.
All right, any questions? Let's give them another big round of applause.